Hi, welcome to Yarn Tales and Hooks. My name is Anita. Thank you so much for stopping in and spending a few minutes of your day with me. To all those who are new, thank you so much for stopping in and checking out my channel. And I am very, very sporadic with uploading. I apologize for that. Maybe sometime I can get into a more regular routine. But that has not happened for a while, and I don't foresee it happening for a while. So today, oh, and thank you too to all the loyal people who are here and they watch every video and they comment on every video. I greatly do appreciate that too. Even if you watch and you don't comment, I appreciate that. I appreciate you all. I do. I really do. So, today I am going to be filming a Mosaic Monday video. So I am pre-recording. It is Wednesday, July 22nd, 23rd. I think 23rd. I'm pretty sure it's the 23rd. It is hot. There is a heat advisory out today, and I wouldn't even care about the heat, but the humidity, it's like, last time I looked, it was 87%, and that was like, I don't know, like 11 a.m. It is currently like 4 p.m., somewhere in there. Pretty close to 4 p.m. Yeah, it's very hot. So, it was crazy because when I got up this morning, like, it felt cool. It felt nice. It hadn't felt cool like that in a while, and there was some, it was drizzling, a little bit of rain, and yeah, I'm like, it doesn't feel like there's going to be a heat advisory out today, but it didn't take long. Around like 11 noon, it started getting really hot and humid and just icky, and yeah, so I don't even know where I was going with that. Just that it's hot. I thought it was going to be a cool day, but no, it's hot. So, oh yeah, my tank. I'm wearing, this tank top. It looks kind of funny. I don't have a strapless bra, so this just looks funny with this going on, but, it was cute. It was one of the tank tops that came from Shein, and I just thought it was different. And the back is just, the back is just normal straps in the back. It's not like crisscross like it is in the front. It's not like a halter type. I would never wear a halter back tank ever in my life. No. Not happening. Anyway, so Mosaic Monday. I started a mosaic blanket, and it is going to be for Boggy Creek. And this particular pattern I have done, like, I think this is the third time I've done this pattern. I'm just going to bring my hair up just to hide that weird strap thing going on. It's driving me crazy. But, I have done this pattern. This is the third time doing this pattern. The first time I made it, I did a blanket, and I ended up donating the blanket. The second time I did it, I gave the blanket to my nephew. And I'm sorry, I hear people upstairs. And, so the third time is going to be for Boggy Creek. And the pattern is called the Oliver and Olivia blanket. It is by Marley Bird. It is one of the very first mosaic patterns I have ever done. And it is the inset style mosaic. So there are no ends to weave in, which is fantastic. So inset, you work 2 rows of the same color. So then when you go across, you come back, you pick up your other color, you go across, come back, pick up, and you just carry it up the side. And so the first row is where the first row of the color is where you're going to be spiking down, and then the single crochets, and sometimes there's chains, and you skip some stitches. And then your second row on top of that with that same color, you're basically single crocheting in every single stitch except for the chains. And then you just do, like, if the row below had 3 chains, skip 2 stitches, you would just do 3 chains, and then, so chains on top of chains. Anyway, Oliver and Olivia, let me grab it. So it is living in this bag that came from Lynette from Charm Grammy. And I am using Bernat's Satin in the color, what is the color? Let me see a ball band, sorry. You cannot see me because I'm leaning down to look at the ball band. Bernat Satin in the color Stardust, right there, like a lavender purple. And then the other color, I'll just grab a pack because it's right next to me, is a Premier Eversoft in this bright pink. And it is called, color name, where are you? It's called Magenta. Okay, so those are the two colors I'm using. And I was going to do the pink with some of that light purple and then switch to do like a skein of the light purple and then do a skein of the dark purple, but I opted not to. I'm going to save this purple and hopefully I can find some like bright green to go with this and make another mosaic, the same pattern probably, so we have more of a boy color. And so without further ado, I will pull this out. I don't want to rip out stitches. There we go. So this is what I've got so far. I've gotten 2 full skeins of each color in so far. And that's what we got. Oliver and Olivia by Marley Bird. And I don't know if there's a free version of this on her blog or not. I don't believe that there is. I'm pretty sure I purchased it. And it's okay that I purchased it because I've made it 3 times. And it will be a force because, like I said, I want to make another one of these in more boy colors. Either this purple and a bright green or a bright blue and a bright green. Probably I will do this purple just because I have it here. I don't really have enough of a bright blue or a bright green to do a boggy blanket, so I will have to at some point purchase them. But I probably won't do it right away after this is done because I'm probably going to want to do something different for a few minutes. Yeah, so that is Oliver and Olivia by Marley Bird. And let's bring the hair back. Hide that. So we have a new resident in the household. Yes, we do. It is a 4-legged resident. It is not mine. So there's a kitten. There's a kitten. And I'm probably going to be kitten sitting sometime next month for a little bit. So my brother, who lives here with his 2 kids, so my brother and his kids and their dog, they went on a walk to go poke hunting. And apparently on the way home, this little kitten, the stray kitten, just started following them home. And they were testing it out to see if she was following anyone in particular. So my nephew crossed the street and she followed him across the street. And he come back across the street. She followed him back across the street. She was following him. And he fell in love with her and he wanted to keep her. So I'm like, okay, well, you have to at least try to find out if it has an owner. Like, call the Humane Society, whatever. Try to find out if it has an owner. I do not want a cat box in the house. Like around, like where the dogs can get at it. I don't know. Miko's kind of gross. He likes to lick my feet. I have a feeling he would try to eat the cat poop. So it lives in his room. And I also told them she needs to be spayed, which has not happened yet because nobody has the money to do it right now. I also said she needs to be tested for worms because I don't want my dog catching worms from her. And it just needs a vet checkup, which, none of this has happened yet. But he is doing good at keeping up on the litter, so that's good. Yeah, so she lives in his room. Her name is Callie, and she did not really want anything to do with the dogs at first, but we're slowly getting her associated and socialized with our dogs. She doesn't hiss at them anymore. She still runs away or goes up somewhere high where they can't, where at least where Miko can't get her. I think Miko wants to play with her, but he doesn't know how. Yeah. So anyway, so when Logan's gone, he's going on vacation with his... I really shouldn't have used names, should I? That's alright. Anyway, when my nephew is gone, he is going to be going with his grandmother, his mom's mom, not my mom, on vacation to Oregon. I believe they're driving there, and he's going to be gone for most of August. So obviously I tried to find someone to cat sit for him. I tried to see if my mom could take the cat. My mom doesn't really like cats, so she said no. Yeah, so we're gonna take turns having a cat sitting, like, amongst us at the house. So I'll probably have her in my room with me and Miko for a little bit. So that's why I want to get her socialized with Miko a little bit, just to get her used to it. And I'm trying to cat-proof my room because I don't want her jumping up on top of things and knocking things down and breaking things like cats like to do. It's part of the reason why I personally am not a cat person, because I just jump up on things and knock crap down, and I don't know, whatever. But the thing is she's not going to be sleeping in my room or anybody else's room for that matter, because I do not want... she needs to go back to Logan's room where the cat box is so she can do her business, because the litter box needs to stay in his room with that door shut so that the dogs can't get into it. What else? Oh, so I made the mistake of, okay, so my nephew's bedroom, his window overlooks the backyard, and we have a deck in the back, so the window is like maybe that high from the deck, and Callie was sitting in the window. I had Miko up back, Callie was sitting in the window, and Miko never would have noticed had I not pointed it out, but I decided to point it out. I'm like, look, Miko, there's a kitty there. He's laying down there, and he looked up at me when I said that. Hi, baby. I know. Anyway, so I also have like one of those heavy duty plastic boxes. I think people call them like a deck box or whatever. It's not long, it's square. It's just a small one, so I can throw the outside dog toys in it and store the toys in it. And so that's like pretty much right under the window. So I mean, he's like trying to like go up on the, with his paws on the window ledge and look up, and I'm like, here, and I patted the box. I'm like, hop up here. And he did. He hopped up on that box, and he looked at that cat, and the cat's pawing at the window and rubbing her head on the window like that. And Miko's just like freaking out and barking and yelling and talking, and yeah. And then we went in the house, and then next time I took him out, my nephew was in the kitchen getting something to eat. I'm like, hey, did you hear Miko earlier? He was like freaking out over Callie in the window. He's like, no. And so I brought him out with me, and Miko went up to the window, and she wasn't there, so I tapped on the window, and then she came over, and so because I wanted my nephew to see. I thought he would find it amusing, and yeah, so there's that. Oh, and then the next time we came out after that, Miko was pawing at the window, and his claws made, noise on the window, so she came running over, and yep. And now, long story short, every single time I take Miko outside, straight to that window, hops up, jumps up on that box, and staring in the window looking for the cat. And if the cat is there, he barks and yells and whines and barks and yells. So I actually took a video of it. He wasn't really talking and barking a whole lot in the video, because it's like the second I walked away and sat down, he'd start in. But then I get up and I'm trying to take a video and he'd quiet down. But anyway, I took a little video, and I'm going to put it in at the end of this video, so you guys can see Callie. I am showing her through the window, so it's not, you can't see her the greatest, but you can see Callie and you can see Miko trying to talk to her. And he gets very, very overbearing with her. Like, he'll like, I'll hold her and he'll just take his nose and just shove his nose in her, like poke her with his nose and like nishing her with his nose. And then he has a thing with ears. Like with my brother's dog Hudson, my mom watches Miko while I'm at work, and before my brother moved out of state, she would watch his dog too, and he was obsessed with licking that dog's ears. And it's the same with this cat. He licks and licks and licks her ears, and it's like, and then he like gives her little love bites. I don't know, like he like nibbles, like just little tiny little, not like hurting, just like little, I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, she gets very annoyed with it very quickly. So he's got to learn not to be so pushy. Maybe it's because he doesn't see her that often. Maybe once he gets used to her, if he's been around her for a couple of hours, he'll chill out. I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyway, I completely veered way off topic. I'll show you one more time. The Oliver and Olivia blankets. And I will link that in the description box for you down below. I'll try to find out if there is a free version on her blog or not. And I'll link the paid and the free version if there is a free version. And yeah, if you're interested in Callie and Miko shenanigans, those are coming up right about now. Okay, see you later. Bye. Is that Callie? Huh? Is that the kitty in the window? You don't want to talk to her no more? You're just gonna lay on the box and look at the kitty? Hi, you're funny.